transmissions. I see Isis. And I see the angelics. And I see the Templars again, hooded figures. To the right, there's so much pain. So much pain in the heart. Ugh. I don't even know what it is. The Templars were another group that were attempting to unlock the energies. But again, they were derailed, and it took on a whole storyline of its own. All across time, there have been missions and journeys to retrieve the Christ, to revive the Christ within the earth. And that's why there has been so much warring, because the planet holds the keys. And it's as if walking into an enormous library, and it's dusty and old, and no one has been in here for a very long time, and having to sift through all of the manuscripts, and you're afraid to throw them away because they look so important. What if you throw out the wrong ones and you throw out essential information? This is what this journey has been like. We hold on to these stories because we don't know for sure, because we are afraid. But these are the illusions. These are not the stories of Source. Shakai ki kyokoyata shakai. Our Source is energy. It is frequency. And that is all that will ever truly matter. Dota shakai. Data hakai chuni kyokoya. The history is written in the stars. The records of the energies. If you look into the stars, the energetic trail, that is all the truth you will ever need. It is the hardest part of the human existence to let go of stories, because it is what lives have been built on. And this is the pain in the heart that you will feel as the energy asks you to release off of the storylines, off of the timelines. Most of you have built your timelines on these stories. This energy feels like being cracked open right through your heart, like someone driving a hammer in to crack the shell open, and you know that you must. There is no other way to go, but yet it is completely terrifying. Because the human has no recall of Source, the ecstasy and the bliss through the mind. is more than the human can bear to experience. It cannot believe it is true. The difference between source and the false. Source asks you only to receive. The false pulls you in. You cannot help but receive from source. You will know it is true. Because you cannot help it. And yet the human will struggle. So we say, breathe into the light. Receive the diamonds in to your pillar. Allow it to fill you up. Allow it to expand. And as this happens, I see spheres joining into one another to create a dispensation of energy. The joining of the spheres unlocks the energies through the galactic fleets. They have become the field in the sky, the transducer field in the sky, much as we have used the fields and the grids in the earth, the elemental fields. I see the arc of rest through these energies as we cannot help but receive. As we are moved directly through the blue diamonds, that hold the Christ energies within them, we pass in to the Christ. It moves in through you. It will be the strangest experience for the human. To be relieved of all that burdens you. We have never known what this feels like as a human. It would be like you had no idea what you were missing out on. No idea that something better even existed. And that once you experience it, you can never go back. You would never want to go back. The human may want to go back, for it fights because it has invested so much in its identity and in the identity of the stories. And as long as you are invested in the stories, you will suffer. There is no need to suffer. But you can still choose that. Some will choose to disassociate from the experience. And it will bring them great sadness, like a deep trauma, because they will hide that experience inside. They will fight it, and it will plague them. And that is their choice. And we love all of our children, no matter what they choose. And it saddens us to see you stuck in the false teachings. And we are returning, so you cannot help but to know the presence of our energies. I see the keepers of the light. The energy is so strong. They carry source so strongly inside. That you would melt in their presence. And I feel this come into my throat and I feel so much gratitude and so much love. Tasha Hakai Tasha Kaina Hakai. For the Isis and the Galactics and the Angelics, that they have not forgotten us, that they have always been here, that we were the ones who forgot because we had to. Do taina tai koya tashaki dashakai Jusho koya takai nai koya taki. And I see the resonance chambers apply the proper frequencies. Do tai toshakai ino koya toshiki kaya toshokoya. And I see the arcs wrapping around me. Toshakai, toshakai. The return of the arc, the covenant. Tai toshokoya nahai tokoya. Tashiyokoya toshokoya Daya toshokoya Daihino toya tashiki. And I see Isis, and it teaches my heart how to modulate the energies. Da tashaki kiyoko tai no koya tashaki katai kiko shokoya. To move and to layer the arcs to tashakai for perfect dispensation. Hadai kiyoko Jano for dispensation in the horizontal. Doshakai Kyokoya through the temple. Yato Koya Shaki. I see how it all links in. Dai Doshakoya Nahai Kyokoya. I am Daishakaya. You see the blue diamond templates. I understand how they manipulated the arcs. I understand it will still be present for those who choose. I understand the only way back is within, and each must choose and do it individually. I understand there are many levels and there are many choices. I understand my purpose is to be the star resonator, to show the way back and not to coerce, for each according to their will. I receive the light. I receive the joy of being in the light. I receive, for it is my right to receive. I receive all that I am, and no one else shall receive for me. I am. I see them bringing the covenant and the seal into the blue diamonds. Tashakaina okoya. Anahai oto okoya nahaiki. I feel activation. In my head, especially the right side of my body. I see the rays of light around the head like a crown, that you may walk in the light of Christ. Chana hai huko. I see the center of the universe. I have no more fear, for I walk in the light. I am light. Chanahai koyanahai. I see the energies coming in, moving across to the right. And all it is within me. For what God has created, no man shall destroy. And so it is.